Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Hope everyone is doing fine. If you have come to this video, you're very lucky because within the completion of this video, inshallah, you will learn the names, the sequence, and the meaning of it. Inshallah. Okay, let us go. We are going to learn few more names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala using a short story. And this story is of the farmer. This story is of the farmer. Let us go. I hope you can see them. I'll be keeping this for a few seconds so that you can see all the story clues. Take a screenshot of it, inshallah, and then use it later. Okay, let us go. As I said, this is about a farmer. Okay, how can you remember? Because in the previous stories, I have said about Mr. Bassett, Mr. Latif. How will I remember? Farmer is from F. 40 is also from F. Nothing new, nothing, no rocket science. We'll remember it like that. Yeah, 5, we have something else to remember. Okay, don't worry about it. So 40 is about all the 40s is about the farm. Okay, obviously, you know the first thing we will start with the farmer's name. Let me repeat it again. I'm going to remove Alif Lam from all the names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala because Al Jalil, the majestic, Al Hakim, the wise, it is particularly and solely Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala alone. We cannot even imagine that in the stories. So we'll remove Al and we'll just use these names to fit in our story to remember, inshallah. And I'll use Alif Lam later when I'm trying to explain, inshallah. So we have our farmer, that is Abdul Jalil. Yeah, his name is Abdul Jalil. And what's the scenario? He is kind of sad. He's kind of worried because of a reason that it has not rained even a drop from so many days and his crops are dying. It is very serious, right? So the farmer is very, very tensed, stressed, you name it, he have it. Okay, there's so much stress. So what will he do? He calls Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with this name, Al Kareem. Al Kareem is the generous. You have to call Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, there's, with the names, with his attributes, inshallah. So Kareem is generous, abundant. So what will he say? What will he do? This farmer, Abdul Jalil, will call Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with this name, Al Kareem. Ya Kareem, please send me the rain, or else my crops will die. So he's praying. What will happen then? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is ar-Raqib. He was watchful. Yeah. So is the farmer just praying and not doing nothing? Is he working hard? Is he, is he being good to his maybe farm animals, maybe to his neighbors, to his family? So he's watchful. After he prayed, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is watching his actions. Now what will happen? He will send the answer, the response, jawab from Mujib. Okay, he will send the answer in the form of rain. Alhamdulillah. We'll come back again. Mr. Abdul Jalil was very much stressed, so he calls out Al Kareem for help, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was watchful of the situation of this farmer, then answers by sending very big, not big, very huge amount of rain there. Now, what will happen? His fields, once dying, now become a vast green patch. Now it is filled with very fresh crops. Vast is vast. See, yeah, it was dead before. Now it has been become vasi with very luscious green crops. Now Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala have helped him. So will he forget Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? No. The farmer sits now. Now, before even touching the crops, he will sit now and he is thinking about it. I was worrying simply. I must not have done that. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is Al Hakim. He knows when to send rain, how much rain to be sent, when not to be sending it. He knows everything. And he will also recall, He's Al Wadud. He loves me. Why would he do something to hurt me? He loves me. He would never leave me alone. He will never leave me alone. He loves me. So what will he do? He'll call his son Abdul Majid. Yeah. In 40s, the eighth one, you can imagine the 8-year-old son is Abdul Majid, the son of Abdul Jalil, the farmer. Okay, so he'll call his 8-year-old son Abdul Majid. Come here, Baba. What I'm going to explain. See, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Eid al-Ba'ith. Ba'ith is means the resurrector. He'll show the example. Dekho. Before a few days, our land was dead. And see, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, al-Ba'ith, have actually resurrected it. The life has come out of it. And this is what he's going to do on the judgment day. We will be dead, my son, me and you and everyone. But on that day, we will be again brought back to life because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is al-Ba'ith. Yeah. So he's explaining his son. And he says, one last thing. See, we have seen it with our own eyes. Practically, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala showed us here. He showed us practically. So what you need to do, we need to be the witness and we need to act accordingly. Okay. So that was the story. Inshallah ta'ala, I'll revise it again. Then we'll move on to the meanings, inshallah. So 40s, all the series is about the farmer. Farmer is Abdul Jalil. He's very much stressed. So he'll call out Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala by his name Al Kareem to send rain. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala watches his actions, then answers by impressed by these actions of this farmer. He'll send the rain. He'll answer with the rain. And his field, once dead, who is now a big, vast field with fresh crops. His farmer is now thinking and reflecting about what happened. He will think of these two things of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is Al Hakim. I'm never going to be so much stressed now because He is Al Hakim. He is wise. He knows what He's doing. And He is Al Wadud. He loves me. He's the most loving. He will never do anything to hurt me. Now, what does He do? 40s mein his 8-year-old son. He calls him and he says, Abdul Majid, look, showing the ground. He says, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala idal ba'ith. See how he made this dead land into a very much living one. Now we are the shaheed. He have showed us practically. So what we have to do, we need to be acting accordingly. Okay. Now coming to the meanings, the beautiful namings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Al-Jaleel, the majestic. The majestic. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is Al-Jaleel. Allah is full of glory and greatness, nothing else. Al-Kareem, He is the one who gives abundantly without even having a limit, no expiry date. Okay, kitna ho gaya, the term, only this much I'm going to give. He has the treasures that never end. That is what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is Al-Kareem. Ar-Raqib, watchful. He is watching over his creation, his actions, his words, everything. Al-Mujib, the one who is responsive. Yeah, we just can't tell asking one or two times, oh, Allah doesn't answer my prayers. Does not, don't even think that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is calling himself Al-Mujib, the responsive one, who answers the prayers, who call upon. Yeah, he is very close to us. We just have to call it the right way, more and more, inshallah. Al-Wasi', he is the one who is vast, who is limitless, who is boundless, his mercy, his knowledge, his power, everything. There is no limit for it. There is no boundary. कि इतना ही है, उसके बाद नहीं है कुछ. No, that is not Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He is al-wasi'. Everywhere, anywhere, he is there. His mercy, yeah, his power, you can feel it. Okay. Al-Hakim, all wise, full of wisdom. No trial and error. Let me make this thing and check if it works properly. Oh, there is a mistake. Should I do something to improvise? That is not Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Subhanallah. He does it. He's so wise. He does it with full wisdom. Yeah, if you just see whatever, no, it takes a lot of time to how wise he is. You just see insides of ours, no, the heart, the teeth when they come twice, with different sizes, with different numbers, the bone, how they join when we are growing up, the veins. The oxygen from that we breathe is now getting mixed up with the blood, and all that is happening with the blink of an eye. Even when we're sleeping, the heart is pumping. Oh my God, the genius could do that. No, not the genius. Al-Hakim can do that. Yeah, so that is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now, this is one of my favorite names, Al-Wadud. Yeah, he is Al-Qahhar, he is Al-Jabbar, yeah, he's the Punisher also, he's Al-Mudhil also, but see, he is Al-Wadud. He loves his servants. He shows kindness to us. If he would not do that, as I say, we will be doomed. No one can save us. He is Al-Wadud. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loves me and you. Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, I don't know. We are actually nothing. The world is so big, huge. So many people have come and they're no more. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loves each and everyone, each individual. Yeah, Al-Wadud. Al-Majid, again, glorious, the most glorious, full of excellence, full of honor, full of glory. Ba'ith, the resurrector, the one who will bring back the dead to life on the judgment day, just like how he did it now. We were nothing, now we are totally functioning being. We were nothing before, and by nothing, we are just here, and we will be nothing again, and making something second time is much more easier. And this is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that he can do that within no time. There is just a kun required for him. Now, coming to Ash-Shaheed, the witness. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is present everywhere, anywhere to see all the actions, to hear all the words, to know what is happening. He is Ash-Shaheed. That's kind of scary as well. Why? Because in the previous stories, we have seen he is Al-Basir, he sees everything. He's Al-Alim, he knows everything. He is As-Sami', he have heard everything. And he is Al-Hakam, he's the judge as well. He is a shaheed now. He's the witness also. That's scary. When your judge and the witness is the same. We just can't escape unless we have a very clean record, inshallah. So that was it. I hope you understood, inshallah. If not, yeah, take some time. It is going to be very easy, bi'idhnillah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help us to understand his names, to live by it, inshallah ta'ala, and grant us Jannah. Ameen ya Rabbal Alameen. Kindly share this video as many people as you can. Share it as amana. If you have heard still here, please share it as an amana. This will be so rewarding to me and you, inshallah. Take care. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.